girl. Sweet princess.
The truck and the black and white.
Did you see it? The way it went sailing right out there? It just went sailing out there. It was telemarketing.
Kitty cat. Yeah. I just got home. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Wait, there we go. I just got home from a job interview. It's a full-time position at the place that I'm currently working. Also, okay, I have a question. Do you guys know how to avoid these things? I have these like bits of hair that are very, very Miranda Sings. I did some hairspray, but I ran out, so this is just hanging out. How do I grow my hair? My hair is super damaged right now. I need to cut it. I've been trying to, or in my mind, I've been wanting to cut and dye my hair for the past while, but I haven't had the time. I've been too stressed about a lot of things. Kind of about this interview, actually. That was the big behemoth in my mind, even though it literally took 15 minutes. The other day, I was sitting here, I was editing a video, propped right here, had my computer right here, was editing away like this, and my cat was next to me, and she started like pawing at the ground. And I was like, what's happening? And I was like, there better not be what I think there is there. And I moved my leg. Lo and behold, there was a cockroach right by my leg. I freaked out. I got up. It didn't move. It was one of those weirdly patterned ones that was like brown and black, which I actually prefer. They're just as disgusting. And I slapped that hoe into smithereens. And then when I went to get my broom and dustpan, I came over and it was gone. And I saw Calypso running and I was like, did you eat that? But then I saw it sitting over there and I was like, she picked it up and moved it. Like she was gonna play with it. Disgusting. Anyway, there's my bud vlog.
Summer break. Wait, what's summer break?
If they make me laugh, I will say if they make Daddy laugh.
If they make Daddy laugh.
Yeah.
I got the merch. It looks small, but this is what I ordered from the fake website. I also ordered 2 prints. It's really bad quality, but this is what I ordered. This one's actually not that bad. Like you can tell because it has that. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's not authentic. It's definitely knockoff merch that cost, actually it did cost less than what was on the regular, but holy cow. This actually doesn't like feel that bad, honestly. I'm actually shocked that I actually got something. nice tube to beat them over the head with. So like, yeah, I spent $99 on this. I got free shipping because I spent $99. And I wanted this. This itself was $75. And both of these prints were $15 each. It's so pixelated. It's so funny. You know what? Honestly, I love it. I'm gonna frame these. Why wouldn't I want to frame and remember the stupid mistake that I made? And I mean, it's still cute. Like, she looks great. I can't believe that I got duped. Good news though, I did order real merch. So I ordered this real shirt. They were out of like the XL, so I got like a double X, which I'm actually excited for. Theoretically, honestly, this says it's 100% cotton and it's made in Honduras. That doesn't mean it's real, actually, now that I think about it. But it does feel super soft on the inside. We'll see whenever I get the real merch. I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison, but I'm actually shocked that I actually got merch. Low-key, though, they followed through, you know? Wow. I guess it's... This keeps moving because I knocked over the leg. It doesn't matter. Okay. Hello, everybody. I just put on makeup because I'm going to go to an improv show tonight and I'm gonna curl my hair. I feel like you can't see in the viewfinder whenever I'm filming. It's small. It's a small viewfinder, so I never know what you can see. So I'm like, oh, does my hair blend in with the brown back here? Maybe, but maybe not. Because then whenever I look at the actual footage, I'm like, oh, I wish that I had paid attention a little bit more to like what people could see. Because for some reason in my mind there's like a blindness of some sort. I think it probably dates back to childhood, honestly, where it's like if you ignore it then people can't see it, but in reality other people aren't in my mind, so like if it's there then people can see it. You know what I mean? I'm sure that's some kind of like PTSD type of thing. Maybe it's not PTSD, maybe it's like in the moment anxiety, but I don't know. Anyway, that's my thought process right now. I have so many gray hairs, a lot of little gray hairs. It's really bothering me, this idea that you can't see me. Maybe if I move you a little bit. Is that better? Perhaps. Anyway, hey, that doesn't look that bad. Does this look bad? No, it actually looks kind of good. Okay. In my mind, I don't look good with a middle part, although it's been a little bit since I've done the middle part. I know there was a vlog that I filmed a couple of months ago where I had a middle part during a lot of it and it looked pretty good. But what I usually do is I put my hair off like that to there. And it's kind of dramatic. And I am realizing that I think I have like a receding hairline a little bit right here on this side. Just a little bit, because if you can see that, I mean, there's a lot more hair. There's my egg face. I don't know if you can see it, but I see it sometimes. Today it doesn't look that intense, but it did yesterday. And so I've kind of been thinking about it. I don't know, whatever it was a second ago, that didn't look that bad. I don't know. Using the Chi 44 Iron Guard. This, I've pretty much used this my entire life. There's something about the smell that reminds me of like my childhood for some reason. At this point, it's been so long that I don't specifically remember exactly what, but you know, it smells nice. I like it, and it probably works. I'd imagine that it does. I have my Remington wand. I remember my brother got this for me for Christmas one year, and he sent it in like an Amazon package, like wrapped how they do at Christmas time. And on the note, he wrote, "Merry Christmas, Julie, curl your burl," or whatever. I don't know why it was super funny. I don't usually do this side first, but I'm filming, so naturally that's like a weird situation. When I curl my hair, I always think of Colleen Ballinger. Pause for a second, you know, work with me for a second. She was always really good at hair, and I remember in her vlogs, she would talk about how you wanna, for one thing, curl away from your face. You wanna hold the curl like this, kind of scrunch it, and then let it go, and then it stays curled. So I do that technique. Kind of in a chatty-ish mood right now, or at least one where I can come up with things to say. I feel like some days I just don't have anything to say. There's nothing in my brain that I particularly want to process out loud, so I don't. Although I have been wanting to get on here and let you guys know, if you even care, I have a job update. What? I never know how I'm gonna edit a vlog until I'm editing. That's how I work with my, at least with my just like daily vlogs, weekly vlogs, whatever. I like doing the Caroline Winkler type of vlogs where you kind of just, she just kind of, in all of her old vlogs, they were just kind of random. And I like to do that. I've kind of styled my vlogs in that way. Because it's kind of a fun editing challenge for me. Seeing how I can organize stuff. It's a practice in like storytelling a little bit. And yeah, I've been liking doing that recently. So that's kind of where I am right now. So that's why I kind of say that I don't know what I've said previously. All that to say, but I think I mentioned in a past clip that I had a job interview this week. There was a full-time position in a different section of where I work. I was kind of debating applying to it at first, but I am in desperate need of a full-time job, and so I was just like, I'll just apply and see what happens, you know? And I got it. I got the job, so I'm going full-time. Thank you, Lord. This really was just like an answer to prayer. I don't know, I wasn't super nervous, but I am approaching a point where if I didn't get a full-time job, then like I will run out of money soon. So that was obviously a reason for me to apply and interview and whatnot. So thank you, God. Okay, so I've done curling. I'm not really somebody that worries about like money or logistical things like where I'm gonna live, because with those kinds of things, I don't know. For some reason, I just don't worry about it because I just know that God is going to provide and that He is going to give me a place to live and He's going to give me money in some way. And obviously, like, I have to make the moves and like do the action, but just as long as I stay faithful and I make movements forward, then I know that He's gonna provide. And so, yeah, I don't know. This is probably the finished product. We'll see. I don't know. I want to, look at that, my curly hair. I like having curly hair. I wish my hair just did this naturally. It looks really good today. Maybe I'll meet my future husband tonight. In my mind, I'm like, do I want him to meet me when I look my best? Or should I want him to meet me at my worst looking? Because then he'll be like, oh, you're pretty like that. And then like, I just blow him away when I look like this, you know? I don't know. Does that make sense? Does anybody else ever think about that? There's my finished look for my hair and my makeup. I have no more words. I have nothing else to say. I think that's all.
I know in some cultures people think taking a photograph of something is like stealing a piece of its soul. But for me, taking a picture of someone or something is a way to, I don't know, to honor a soul. It's my way of saying, here you are, tree. Here you are, sky. Here you are, Charlie. And for just a moment, I get to stop time and really see you.